So,
I mean,
Last time.
yeah, we're back. Last time, we made it to Marcane and had some talks with Sean, who I have finally got the spelling down for his name, and
Wait,
so does he.
Sean? Oh, I was like, Sean.
Sean,
Yeah,
the
the guard.
halfling
The
I
guard.
don't know how his name is spelled.
Oh wait, also earlier we interrogated the crap out of Maya.
Yes, we interrogated
And
the
it was
shit
really,
out of
really
Maya.
awkward.
And it was very sad and awkward, but you guys
I
found
didn't
out
feel
some cool,
too awkward. It was kind of sad though.
some lore tidbits.
Lore tidbits.
Tidbit.
You all were given the tour of the town.
Yeah.
Which I paid 5 gold for.
Yes. Instead of just fucking walking down this little village street.
Look, you know what? Easier for people to
was
just tell us
better.
shit.
I suppose.
You know what happens when we get into shenanigans.
Yes, I
Christian.
know. You would have spent
Yes,
40
you
minutes
said-
trying to find Shiloh in the apothecary. Anyway, you guys made it into the inn. Did I give it a name?
Is
The-
it the golden?
The Golden Tankard?
Golden Tankard,
Something
that's
similar
what
like
it
that.
So
And you guys made it in there, and you got some lamb and stew, and it was real tasty. And then one of you schmoozed the tiefling
yeah.
Schmoozed.
who
Schmoozed.
runs the
That's
inn,
quite the way to say it.
and then
I've never heard that word before.
I've never
you
heard
schmoozed him, and then you got jiggy with it, and then when that was over,
I hate that.
when that was over, I had you all I had everybody who was awake roll perception checks, and Jen, being the only one who passed. No, I
Yeah.
think you said Flan
And
was
I was
asleep, and that's why she didn't make
scared.
a check.
She's awake.
Was she? Okay.
I didn't make a check.
Okay, then make a perception check real quick.
Wow. No, she did a while back. Remember?
I
When
don't.
Perception?
Yeah.
7.
You
No,
don't
no,
hear
I don't
it.
fucking hear it.
Jen, you heard suspicious, ghastly screams coming from outside.
Yeah, and Jen didn't get much sleep.
Uh-huh.
And you said like the sounded like it was coming from the woods or like forest.
It was hard to tell.
It was hard to tell.
Yeah, because she is indoors.
That's fair. Ooh, that's scary. like
But it is currently still nighttime, and
Yeah.
Bart
Oh,
is
it's still
snoring
nighttime.
like a fucking truck.
I figure you did say that last time that they were.
Did
I don't remember. Regardless,
He
Bart
did.
is
I remember.
snoozing.
just like Bart.
I
just like
remember
Bart.
every painful detail of the experience.
Yeah, man, toe to tip, he was a Bart.
Stop! Stop!
Okay, fine, that's it. That's the last Bart
Stupid
joke.
sexy Bart.
Stupid sexy Bart. That's the last Bart joke. You better fucking keep these in. The world will know my love for the McElroys. Okay, so what do you do, Jen? You have a sleeping one-night stand right next to you. And it's the middle of the night, and you heard a bunch of screaming, and you're in your underclothes. What do you do?
Is this like a while after the screaming, or is this like immediately after?
I'll say it's immediately after.
Oh, what timing? Oh, he fell asleep fast.
I said he was good at what he did. I did not say he was good at after.
Like before when we like role played this, I was just like, she tries to get sleep, but she's like,
Okay.
does not get very good sleep. Like keeps on waking, and not because of the one-night stand, but because of the thing.
I mean that adds to it, but whatever. Okay, so you could go to bed and have like a long rest. And it's the morning. You said you stayed in Bart's room, yes?
I specified last time that Jen, she, at least typically, she gets up like really, really early because she's still on that like soldier
Yeah, that time clock.
yeah, that time clock.
Yeah.
So she gets up and leaves pretty early in the morning before everyone gets out. And she makes a
That's
point
fair.
to do that this time.
What time do you get up? What time do you wake up?
It might be like 4:30.
In the morning?
It's like no
4:30
sleep.
Alright, I will
Maybe-
tell you that if you wake up at 4 in the morning, you will not benefit from a long rest.
How much is a short rest for then?
An hour?
Oh, well, she's still gonna get up at like 4:30, closer to 5 maybe,
Okay.
because all my stuff refreshes at like a short rest. She doesn't need a long rest.
Sure.
Totally not.
Sure thing. You wake up. It's 4:30. You what do?
Well, she just leaves. Not like
Okay, going where?
Yeah, where are you
You're
going?
in an
Are you going
inn.
back to the going downstairs? Going back to our room? Oh my god.
no, he is not gonna acknowledge. Gonna pretend like it didn't even freaking happen with the party. So yeah, she goes downstairs, and she of course did dress before then. It's
Clearly,
not. She's not dumb.
she's not a titties out kind of tiefling.
You don't know that.
Okay, fair. I assume she's not a titties out kind of tiefling.
I can confirm she's
She
not.
was last night.
No, she's not.
Oh, clothes on, kinky.
No.
No.
You laugh at that, don't you? Laugh at that, man. Stop it. Stop it.
Anyway, yeah. So you go what downstairs?
Yeah.
Maria's there.
Yeah, and she was already aware of what was going down before any
She
of
sure
this started.
was. She already has a cup of coffee waiting.
Oh.
Oh. Oh man.
Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning. It is a good morning.
Yeah, it's like 4 in the morning.
Yeah, it is.
What are you doing awake?
As much as more sleep sounds nice, it's just I've just gotten used to the routine of getting up early, so
Oh,
can't
well,
really help it.
You gotta be careful with that.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
I
do you want some
probably wouldn't have
breakfast?
been able to get very much sleep. Did you hear any like some creepy sounds from the woods or something? Because I heard some.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay.
Do you want some breakfast or to help? It's not ready yet, but do you want to help with breakfast?
I would love to.
Do you know how to cook?
I'm pretty sure she does.
Okay, well then, come with me. And she leads you into the kitchen, and I want you to roll me a wisdom check with your proficiency bonus.
Oh, with the proficiency.
Yeah, because you are proficient with chef's tools, right?
I am.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Trying to do the math. That's 19.
Yeah, man, this eggs and toast and shit is baller.
Is baller.
You're in there
It's
for
okay.
like an hour and a half. It's about 6 in the morning when people start coming down,
Nice.
and
Wow.
breakfast is served. Hey, Flan, when do you wake up?
She always wakes up
10:30.
later. When?
Okay.
Why?
Nothing.
Wait, when?
Why?
When
What
did
time did
you
I
wake up
go up to my room the day before? Okay.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. I just wanted to know what time you wake up.
Why?
Because I need to know when the party can start doing this.
again?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because she's the one that sleeps the longest.
8:30.
2 hours.
Oh,
The 8 is early.
I know it is. But
It
somebody
is?
wakes up at 4!
so like
8:30
Okay.
earliest.
That's fine. 2:30. You have 2.5 hours, Jen. What do you do?
I don't know. I think she just talks with Maria.
About anything in
Um,
particular?
Not last night.
Clearly.
Clearly.
I'm surprised
Um,
she doesn't sleep longer.
Who,
I
Jen?
think maybe
Jen.
about
She's older.
what was I gonna say? I'm sure. I think she kind of talks about like maybe her background or like because nothing too big, but kind of like with cooking and also what she kind of alluded to last night about liking different types of drinks and everything and talking about just kind of how they go about things in the tavern and kind of just kind of the inner workings of things.
Yeah,
I guess.
she fills you in and she asks, Why are you so curious? You trying to start your own?
Oh no. I mean I have great respect for anyone who has their own successful business, especially a tavern. But no. It's it's just nice to know.
Well, I don't know. I think you've got the charm for it.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. If you want to know more, like Stone's Throw, their brewery's got a lot of detail.
Okay.
Yeah, so that you can have that conversation, and then eventually, Flan, you wake up around the same time as Maya.
Oh, she wakes up at 8:30.
About.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And you guys can smell breakfast coming down, and we can have breakfast. I'm not gonna fucking describe breakfast 3 times again.
Not 3 times? Wow.
No, not 3 times.
Not even once.
I said it was the fucking eggs and toast.
Okay.
And shit.
That was just the stuff that she made her for herself. Okay, sorry.
No, it was like the whole
No,
tavern
she was
gets
helping.
that breakfast.
Okay.
Yeah, the whole
You would
tavern
have
She was
gets
just
that
like, can you
breakfast.
help me
No.
make my own?
It tastes great. Oh my god. What do you all do? You're all eating breakfast. Well, they're eating breakfast. Jen, I don't know if you have second breakfast.
No.
So there's so there's the general store,
Yes.
blacksmith, apothecary, clothing store.
There is the general store, the blacksmith, the apothecary, the tavern, the inn, the stables, and the tailor.
I know Jen probably goes to the apothecary.
So, in the middle of breakfast, Jen stands up from the table and wordlessly moves out the door and is now in front of the apothecary.
I don't think that's how that works.
You didn't say, hey, let's go to the apothecary. You said, I think Jen goes to the apothecary.
Well, yeah, she didn't invite them to go with her.
So she wordlessly gets up and leaves.
Oh, okay then.
Maya shrugs.
Okay.
It is currently open. There are no windows. There is a door.
There are no windows.
There's no windows.
That's scary.
Do you go inside?
Yeah.
So you open the door, and it's fairly dark on the inside. You can see that there's like some lighting coming around, but you don't immediately notice where it's from.
Gonna
The
say, I'm
smell
like,
of
where's...
the smell of incense and different like herbs and plants fills your nose. It feels kind of like you know how like a pharmacy smells, or like how a hospital smells.
Those are 2 different smells.
Oh, it's-
But okay.
You know how like an old
I
person's
just-
apartment smells? It smells like that.
Those are 3 different smells.
Shut up!
Oh.
It smells like an old person's
about like
apartment.
a sterile, like really clean smell, and then
Yeah.
you're like incense, and then now you're like it's like an old person.
4
Okay.
smells.
It smells like an old person and really clean. Jesus Christ.
5 smells.
Okay.
You want to DM this? You want to be the DM?
No,
You can be the
okay.
DM. Smells like old people and cleanness.
Okay.
And
Usually
it's dark,
that's the
and
end.
you see a bunch of shelves and like hanging plants, and on the shelves there are a lot of unmarked bottles full of different like fluids, and there are different colored bottles. And then as you take a moment to look around the store even more, you notice that all the light is coming from bioluminescent fungus.
Whoa.
Oh, like where? Like up top?
A lot of them are like in the corners of the room, but there are some
Oh.
on the floor by like the bottoms of the shelves. They're kind of just sprouting up around everywhere.
That's cool. That's cool.
I was gonna ask if Jen knew what any of them were, but
No.
she probably doesn't. She
Well,
wouldn't
actually,
know.
no, hold on. You can make me a survival check real quick.
Okay.
Oh, I thought this was just for aesthetics. There's actually a name for this type of fucking.
I
That
mean, it's an
is
apothecary,
a 10.
so everything here has a purpose.
That's fair.
That's a 10.
Yeah, you know that like some of these mushrooms and herbs were used as like field medic stuff in the army.
Mm.
A lot of
Oh.
practical medicinal stuff.
Cool.
And then you walk in, and you don't notice anybody in the by the counter.
Is anyone here? Is Shiloh here?
You say that, and you hear like a bunch of bottles rustling, and like as if somebody bumped into a shelf, and you hear an ah,
Oh, Sally.
okay, goodness, and
Sorry for
a busy looking wood elf kind of like shuffles from behind one of the shelves and behind the counter, and he says,
You okay there?
"Oh, I'm fine."
Okay, good.
And they say, "Welcome. How can I help you?" One second, hold on. So you see this like harried looking wood elf stroll up to the counter, and they say, "Oh, welcome," and they're very tall and lanky, dressed in kind of like some nice dark purple robes.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
With like
Nice.
white, or like a white tunic underneath.
Ooh.
They have long flowing hair that's tied up in a bun right now.
What color is their hair?
Kind of messy. Their hair is pink.
Wow,
Pink?
what a,
I
what a
didn't expect
combination of
that.
colors.
Yeah. They have pink hair, and
Cute.
it's in a bun right now, and it's like a very messy bun. You can see like strands
Ooh.
falling in front of their
Okay.
face.
They sound cute.
They
They
look
do.
a little stressed,
Aw.
and they say, how can I
Sorry.
help you?"
Um,
Elves are hard to tell.
Okay, that's fair.
I was kind of looking around maybe for some health potions.
Of course. One.
You okay?
Yeah, just
Kinda-
inventory day. And they dip under the counter and they start rummaging through, and you hear bottles clanking. And they put up on the counter, like a small case with 6 of them.
Ooh.
And they say, how many did you need?"
How much gold's worth is this?
Oh, 50 gold.
They're cute.
For all of it?
Huh? For each.
For all of it, or
each.
For each.
Each.
I was gonna say, I'm like, Will.
They're cute.
They are so cute. Let's see. What kind of healing potion? I don't know the specific.
Regular. I assumed you needed regular.
Okay.
I have stronger healing potions, but those are more expensive.
I can imagine. So Christian, how I know there's different like tiers of health like
Yes, the
potion
regular
fees.
healing potion is 50 gold. It's 2d4 plus 2.
2d4. Wow.
And they are 50 gold piece. So how many are you looking to buy?
I can't buy much, even with the regular ones.
Yeah, they're
I
expensive.
think that's yeah. How much is a more potent?
The supreme health potion is 500 gold piece.
Whoa. What is that?
It's 44 plus 2. And I only have
Whoa.
2 of them in stock.
That's
What the fuck?
that's a bit out of my. But it's nice to know that that's an option.
The materials that they
No,
require-
I imagine it's worth the price. I imagine.
Yes.
Um,
I apologize. I never introduced myself. I'm
Shiloh.
yes.
Sorry, Sean showed us around and kind of.
Oh, yes, Sean, he's a lovely fellow. And you are?
I'm Jen.
It's a pleasure.
Pleasure to meet
And they shake your hand.
you. Is it like a firm handshake or is it like a?
They seem more
it's
timid.
it's polite enough. Like there is some like grip behind it, but it's not like they're not trying to be intimidating. This is purely
Yeah.
business.
Yeah, I figure. Just curious.
Yeah. And while you're mulling it over, you see them kind of like pull out like a pad and a quill, and they're just like jotting down bottles, like they're counting on the shelves and writing stuff down. They look very busy.
Aw.
Aw. Like, what all do you have here?
What are you looking for?
I'm just curious. Maybe. I mean, part of me is curious if you have any alchemist fire.
Oh,
Or, yeah, whatever.
yeah. I'd have to look for it.
Okay.
But, I could
No
find
rush.
some. And they move past the counter and around a couple of shelves, and you hear more bottles clanking, and they come back with
Whoa.
5 vials of alchemist
Ooh.
fire.
Ooh.
And they say, again, these will be 50 gold piece
Okay.
each.
Wow. Oof.
Oof. It
Thank
just
you.
hurts.
I'm going to get 2 healing potions.
Oh, okay. And they pluck 2 bottles out of the crate that they brought forward, and they set them on the counter. And they look at you and say, anything else?
That will be all. Thank you.
Then 100 gold, please.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's easy enough. And then once you do that, they set the bottles back like down behind the counter, and if you'll excuse me, and
Yeah.
they start moving back and forth across the store, tallying up things.
Where'd you get the bioluminescent mushrooms?
I
They're scary.
grow them.
Oh, nice.
The area is good environment for them.
Nice.
Yes, they
Well,
have
thank you.
many uses.
Well, thank you.
Have a good one.
You too. Hope it doesn't take too long to take inventory.
They chuckle and keep going about their work.
Okay.
Hey, Flan, what do you want to do?
Do they have more arrows at the general store?
You can ask, certainly.
I will go to the general.
Sure. You go in and you see, it's a pretty, like, rustic, like, you've seen me play Red Dead Redemption 2, right?
Yeah.
You know those stores I walk into where, like, all the stuff is on all of the shelves?
Yeah.
And it's just, like, a bunch of shelves and a bunch of things? And you see, a gnome at a counter, like, dozing off a little bit when you walk in, and they see the door, or he sees the door open, he's like, hi,
Oh,
hey, how can I help
sorry
you?
for hearing you.
Nothing, I just, sleepy.
That's understandable. I'm pretty sleepy right now too.
Welcome, welcome to Laszlo's. What can I get for you? Yeah, I'm, Laszlo.
Nice to meet you, Laszlo.
It is nice to meet you too.
Flan.
And he sticks out his hand, but he's like at the counter and you're at the door.
I like do a little
Like a power walk.
Not a power walk. I like run over.
Okay, and he shakes it.
Speed walk.
Yeah, he shakes your hand.
What
can I get you for?
Do you by any chance have any arrows?
All right, I got a couple.
couple?
But if you're looking for like in bulk, you're gonna want to
Bulk?
check the blacksmith.
Well, how many you got here?
Like 20, 40?
Oh, that's enough for me.
How many you need?
Well, how much are they?
Gold piece for 20.
Oh, a gold
So-
piece for 20?
Yeah, 5 copper each.
These for 20. That's a fucking good deal, dude.
That's the book. That's the book.
That's the book.
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm like, do I want to hoard arrows?
Well, I got 40.
How many will you let me carry, Christian?
You're small.
I am small.
100.
Oh, really?
I'll let you carry up to 100.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll take.
So how many are you looking for?
I'll take all your arrows, all 40.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. And he hops off like the step ladder he was standing on, and like he gets much short. He's 3 feet tall, and he runs quick behind you. And he pulls
Flan's
out
not too used to people being shorter than her.
he pulls out a drawer.
Yeah, that's for dang sure.
And he pulls out 2 quivers, and he like blows the dust off of them. And he
Been
shakes
sitting
them a
there
bit.
for a while, huh?
Well, most people go to the blacksmith. And he runs forward and he hops back up the step ladder onto the counter, and he stands on the counter.
Oh,
And he runs around and
he's cute.
he sets them both down.
They're all cute.
He is he's like 3'3", big ole head, big ole nose, and like shocks of white hair.
Oh my god!
And
Someone
these
who's
big
smaller than-
circular wireframe glasses. And like his tunic is green, and he's got like brown pants and boots and whatever.
I can picture that clearly, dude.
And he runs to one end, and like he picks up a bag, and he comes over to you. He's like, "All right, 2 gold piece.
I give it to him.
Thank you kindly." And he opens the bag and he tosses them in, and you can hear them clattering. And he runs back and he sets the bag down, and you have 40 more
I have
arrows.
58 arrows. I don't think I need anything else because I looted fucking bugbear fucking room for like weird shit. Like I have whatchamacallit? I have a climber's kit for whatever reason.
Anything else you're looking for? I got
No,
all
I guess
kinds of
not.
things.
I'm not good at picking shit, so I'll just like I think I'm good.
All right.
Yeah, that's it.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Well, if you need anything else, you make sure to tell old Laszlo.
He's like,
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. And that's that. You both probably come out of your stores at the same time and can see each other on the street.
I guess I walk up to Jen.
Sure, she has 2 flasks of stuff.
Oh,
And
you
it's
got,
red
you got
and
healing potion.
yeah.
yeah, I figured since the last times we probably might need it. Do you want to hold on to one of them?
It's okay. I mean, it's your money. I mean,
Yeah, but it's kind of more like an investment in all of us, really.
okay.
It'd be
Thank,
it'd be
thank
pretty-
you, Jen.
Yeah, sure. So
I'm
what
thinking-
what'd you go buying?
I just got more arrows. I
Oh,
like to
nice.
shoot a lot of things, you know. think you
Yeah,
know that by
I
now.
know the feeling. I have 80 crossbow bolts.
I forget. Did Jen pick up a shield?
Oh, did she?
Yeah, she does.
Okay.
She does have
Wait, when did she get the?
I think from the
got it
bugbears
like
thing.
last.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, Jen, I didn't see you come into the room last night.
Yeah, don't. I don't want to.
Oh, okay.
Let's
I
just
gotcha.
not talk about it.
I gotcha.
Okay.
At that, like when the conversation
Yeah.
stalls for a second, Maya walks out of the
Oh,
inn,
I was gonna say don't mention it to Maya, but like she's not gonna do that then.
and like she waves to the both of you,
Way back.
I wave back too.
and she walks up to you guys and says, "What doing?"
We're just shopping.
Yeah, just
Wanna
shopping.
get something,
That-
Maya? Need anything? Potions? Clothing?
Maya like shakes her head like, "Not really."
Okay.
I mean, can't argue with that. It's her money.
Yeah. Pretty sure.
What do y'all do? Jen, do you tell?
Yeah,
your
you should tell us
friends?
about that
No!
weird noise you heard.
Oh, yeah, she intended on telling them. By the way, guys, how late is it in the day by now?
It's like 10 in the morning.
In the morning. No, it took that long to get. No, I'm kidding.
But guys, I think either we should get going really early, or we
What?
should wait to till tomorrow to get out, because I heard something in the woods. At least I assume the woods.
What did...
It's pretty unsettling, like a kind of ghastly kind of scream, and I don't want us to be stuck out in the vicinity when it's that late.
Weird, because I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, like Maya looks at you and shrugs.
It was really late, like
Yep.
kind of 1-ish, 2-ish in the morning.
When was I?
Around 1ish, 2ish in the morning, I guess.
Yeah, it was late then, and I didn't really hear anything.
Well, trust
I
me.
don't know, like, I trust you.
Jen, are you keeping this in hushed whispers, or like, are you just saying it out loud?
I don't know how many people are there around.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's some people milling about. It's not full, like it's not packed. This is a small village.
Where's the closest people to us? Are they like?
There are a
10,
couple of
5 feet,
guards
20
standing like on the opposite corner. One of them is Sean,
Oh, how close?
like 20 feet away.
Okay, so, I mean, I'm not shouting this, but
You're just
I mean-
like talking in a normal.
she's probably keeping a little bit quiet about it because she thinks that it might be a local situation.
Okay.
It's
Some
just,
sort of weird monster out there.
yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't want to assume it has anything to do with town or there's an issue here that they're not aware of yet. I just think we should get going and try not to figure it out the hard way.
Probably a good idea. I mean, think about what happened last time. Or the
Yeah.
ogre. I mean, back
Yeah,
in the
that's-
cave.
Maya like shrugs and says,
That wasn't actually that bad.
"We won."
Yeah, that wasn't
mean-
actually that bad.
Barely.
We
That's
won.
a pretty close call.
She nods.
It wasn't as close of a call as the last time, so I think it was rather successful.
We were talking about the bugbear.
Yeah, we're talking. Yeah,
Oh. I thought you were talking about like the ogre. You said
No, I said
ogre.
before the ogre.
Yeah, before the ogre.
Oh, yeah.
because Jen almost died.
Maya
Yeah.
does not know that.
Yeah, don't.
She does not. She's
Um,
I don't know. We almost lost Jen there last time.
yeah,
Maya looks
I
confused.
I was on the brink of dying,
She
Maya.
Out and. Well,
I know you definitely took a hard hit too.
she tried to heal you.
She casts her eyes downward.
I didn't try, I did.
Yes, but yeah. She
And like
didn't-
clearly she's still alive, so that means it was successful.
Yeah. Maya like looks down for a minute and then just kind of mumbles, "Then where?"
You mean where are we going? Like
She
then where?
nods.
I guess since we're going in the location in the area anyways, and
There's.
we said we were passing through,
She
so
did
I guess
say-
we're passing through to Club Kingdom, maybe?
She did say there was a town. Maria? She said there was a town down south called Stones, though. I don't know if there's anything important there, but
Yeah,
there's that,
sounds-
and then we could
sounds
just
like
go
they
straight
have-
to Club Kingdom. I don't know.
yeah.
Why not?
Sounds like-
So you guys want to head out of Marcane?
Yes.
Okay.
And Jen walks a little bit faster than everybody because she just wants to get out very much.
Okay. Are you going to stop by the stables and try to rent some horses, or are you just going on foot?
How long of a trip again?
I
Was
don't
it
think I
on foot?
said how long.
Because we don't know where we're going.
Yeah. To Stones, though, from here, y'all also don't have perfect directions.
Yeah, we know.
But it would take you about 4 days on foot.
But we don't even know it's
Ooh.
there.
The brewery.
Yeah,
The
but,
brewery. The really good brewery.
But that's it.
That's all you know about it.
That's all I know.
I know it's good stuff.
I mean, we
And
could
Maria
ask
kept
Maria,
on mentioning.
You could.
or we could just go into fucking Club Kingdom.
Yeah. Well, Stone's Throw would be on the way to Club Kingdom.
Oh, it would be?
Yeah,
Oh, I thought it was down south.
It is.
That's the only
down
reason
south,
why we're considering
even
it.
farther, west.
Oh. Well, I guess if we're passing through there anyway, we don't really need to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, do you go on foot or do you stop by the stables?
We should.
We should try the stable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even though that costs money.
The last time Flan rode a horse.
A while ago.
Jen's just gonna How big are horses, like lengthwise?
Lengthwise? I thought you should know better than us, a couple of Californians.
If we're going by the ones I
know
see at the Disneyland carriages, they are about 7 feet tall.
Wow.
They're not 7 feet tall.
They're taller than I am. Like big old horses.
Yeah, they're huge.
Carriage horses are big.
I'm thinking it's definitely taller than me, but not by like to where it's like 7 feet.
Well,
I'd
maybe
say
six
like
and a half, but they're big. They're taller
They're
than me,
big.
and I'm almost 6 feet.
Ooh, that is scary.
And they're like
Horses, man.
length.
yay why like so maybe 6 by 6.
I'm just thinking
A
because
square
like
horse.
Square horse.
I'm trying to mentally picture how weird it would look to have like tall Jen on like a horse.
6 cubic feet of horse.
Hold on. So you guys walk in, and there is like an older human man, salt and pepper hair,
Ooh.
I like the salt and pepper hair.
and just kind of like a shaggy, unkempt beard.
Why you gotta make everybody cool? Why you gotta do that?
I hope he doesn't look like a hippie.
I spent a lot of time on
Does
this
he
town,
look?
you guys.
Does he look? Does
It's
he
like-
look unkempt like a weird hippie man?
No,
Or
he
does
looks
look
like no.
sophisticated.
Yeah, like
Unkempt
the beard
is
is
like a good.
trimmed, but like as trimmed as a village stableman can have it.
That's
You know,
fair.
he has it's care put into it, but not very much skill.
Oh, that's cute.
And he says, "Well, howdy. Y'all are new. What can I get for you?"
How does renting horses work?
I mean,
Some
you could buy a
horses.
horse. I don't rent horses.
Damn it.
Ooh. How much is?
Well, it depends what you need them for. Our fastest go for 75 each.
Oh.
A regular horse will put you at 50, and you know, one of our horses could probably take a half elf and Azamar.
Oh, you have to share a horse.
You could.
They don't even
I mean,
acknowledge.
Yay!
unless you each want to buy your own horses.
Ooh, that's expensive.
I can't afford that.
Any discount horse?
Discount.
I mean, I
Any
could
horses
give you
that are
a
on their
mule,
last
but they are slow.
Is it faster than walking speed?
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, it depends on how the mule's feeling, if I'm being honest. But those will only run you 8 gold.
8?
Wow.
Yeah, they're
Wow.
more work animals than anything.
This is gonna take some animal handling checks, guys.
Yeah, it sure will. What the fuck's an animal handling check?
I didn't say that in my blonde voice, you dumbass!
But yeah, the mules will run you 8 gold. A regular horse will run you 50.
That's
Fast
that
horse
price difference.
will run you 75. Well, I mean, the mules, you don't need them to go fast. You just need them to haul heavy shit.
I like the idea of Flan and Maya sharing a horse, because
Well,
that's funny.
The two of you have enough gold to split and get a horse.
I know, but
Okay.
that's a lot of money.
And then maybe Jen will get one of the cheaper options.
A mule?
Maybe.
Because we
Okay.
all have to go. We can't get different. We all have to
I mean,
go at the
if
same speed.
if she wants to cheap out and buy a shitty mule, I will let her.
Yeah, but if me and Maya get a regular ass fucking horse, we're gonna be.
You will all be
Regular.
moving at mule speed,
Wow.
unless you leave
But we get
Jen
to keep
behind.
Wait, what's the difference in speed again?
Huh?
What's the difference in speed?
If
Do you have, like, numbers?
if the mule is feeling like it, you will move about 1.5 times as fast as walking. If the mule does not feel
Wow.
like it, you will be moving at half your walking speed.
Holy cow, that's bad.
Yeah, it sucks. It's
horrible.
a mule.
I just spent a lot of money,
You
okay?
could- okay.
You
you
have so much
you know,
money.
You
You have
could.
76
Here-
gold.
Here's what you can do.
I want to keep it.
You buy the mule, test it out. If it doesn't work out, we walk.
Now we-
I was about to say no refunds.
That's fine. It's only a mule's only 8.
I mean, if y'all are short on gold, I'm sure the Lord has work to be done.
I keep on forgetting that the Lord is like the basically like the mayor dude, and not like
Yeah.
Not like
the Lord.
a religious figure.
Blessed be.
I mean,
Oh god.
so y'all want a horse or nah?
Or not. I kind of want to like figure things out maybe with the Lord because that is pretty pricey. And also I want
It's a whole ass animal. What do you want me to do? It takes time, takes money to raise them. It ain't cheap.
It's fine. It makes sense why it's costly. It's
We've heard iffy things about the Lord. Well, we know he's like an okay person.
Oh, he's all right.
He's all right.
He's still, he's still like a noble, so he can be kind of a prick sometimes, but he pays.
well, I want to try and see if don't break the bank over this. I'm sorry. You got to make your money, but we also got to not go broke.
I mean, yeah, it's no skin off my nose. Other people buy
Okay.
horses.
Because we should just buy a horse now. Because then, like, it's not just a one-time thing. Like, now we have horses.
You want
Yeah.
a horse. You can buy. He has multiple horses for sale,
Yes.
but only one of you wants to buy a horse. Maya, like,
Maya, how much gold do you have?
she starts counting on her fingers, and she gets to 10, and she looks back at the bag, and she looks at her fingers, and she realizes she doesn't have enough fingers.
I was like...
So she makes a 3, a 0, and then holds up 5 and 2.
Interesting. Okay.
Let me see if I did the right. Oh no, sorry, 5 and 1.
Oh.
Okay.
So 36?
I
You
think
would you make me an intelligence check. You could probably assume.
Really?
No, you're an intelligence high enough. You assume she means 36.
Like,
Okay.
you're gonna make me roll a fucking intelligence
No,
check for
but
fingers.
I am gonna make her roll to make sure. Yeah, she can make it fucking fingers and yeah, she knows how to do numbers.
She knows how to do numbers. 70...
So yeah, you two would have 72 gold like together.
I mean, we still are gonna get horses if we take a job. It's just, it's probably gonna be even cheaper, and we're gonna have money to spare. So I just think it's a better idea.
Maya nods.
Wait,
That way we don't
To
have to
taking a job.
risk.
Yeah, we should.
Plus, we don't know the next time we're gonna get to a place where we can get money.
Does it
And
hurt to have
4
more
days
money?
on foot, 2 days by horseback. Either
Yeah.
6 or 5, either 8 or 5 days by mule.
It definitely does hurt to have more money.
Yeah, let's. So, are we going to go?
It also depends
a
what
job?
we're doing. Hey, what if he makes us fight that thing you heard in the forest?
Well, then we won't have to worry about it in the future, now will we?
Yeah, but we have to worry about it now!
Maya nods and like gestures to her sword.
Oh.
Well, I mean,
And then like Carl pipes up like, "Hey, y'all, this is wonderful. Could you have this discussion outside of my place of business?"
Yeah, let's go.
And you guys can walk
Sure.
outside. Are you heading to the Lord's house?
are we?
Are we still talking?
Are you still talking?
Should we just... If we see what he has to offer, and then after
Yeah,
that...
and
be
then
able
we'll
to
make our
pick.
decision. Hopefully, he's not gonna murder it.
Hope not.
So
Oh,
you-
not.
do you head to
Hopefully,
the Lord's
he's not
house?
sing.
We head to the Lord's house.
All right, you all
The
come up.
Lord's
Like, there's a
The
gate.
Lord's house.
There's a
We
gate.
need.
Uh,
You need to remind us his name because you said his name
Carson.
before.
Carson.
Tarson.
I
Tarson.
thought I wrote that down.
In front of Lord Tarson's house at the end of this one long street, there's a gate, and you see 2 guards stationed there. You see that there's the tall elf that was standing by Sean at the gate last night, and that there is now a dwarf lady beside the elf.
Jen's just gonna walk up to the guards.
The dwarf woman like walks up to you and puts like a hand out. It's like says, "Hold on. What are you doing here?
We are here to see the Lord Tarson for a job, if that's available.
Does he need anything done?
Maybe? Did he send someone to you?
I mean, no, but
Someone said that might be an option.
it might be an option.
Oh, alright, hold on. I'll go check with the Lord. And, she...
Every time you say the Lord,
I
just...
know, I like the Lord. Let me come.
Not the Lord Jesus Christ, our Savior.
Lord, blessed be.
She walks over to the gate and opens it and shuts it behind her, and the elf kind of takes like a center position and looks like tired as shit, even though elves don't need to sleep. And then you can see
ya, homie.
the door. He nods. He's like, "Yeah, man, I haven't been sleeping well."
Aww. What? Why is that?
I don't know. Fucking weird dreams.
What kind of weird dreams, if it's not too rude to ask? Weird to ask.
Last night, I felt like I walked out of my room and then went to the river nearby, and then it's hazy.
You felt like it? Like, you think
you
you
know,
actually
like
went there?
No, like, you know when a dream's like really, really lifelike, and then feels like you know, like that.
We didn't actually go to the...
I don't know. I woke up in my bed and nothing was wet.
Yeah, Jen's just making a mental note, like, okay. Remind me to stab them first if something goes wrong.
And he like yawns again, and then after a little bit, the dwarf comes back out of the front door and says, "Yeah, he'll see you. Come in."
Cool.
She opens the door, and you like the main foyer of the first floor is very nicely decorated. There's like red rugs, and there are potted plants everywhere.
Everywhere. Is it like they're obsessed with plants, or is it like
no, like decent decorations? Maybe not everywhere, but like, you know, it's not sparse plants. There are plenty of plants.
That's sparse.
And then like there's like nicely carved wood structures around the table.
Like a lord's house.
Yeah, like a lord's house. And you see this small green man walk down from the stairs. He's like 3 foot something. Has long fucking ears and slicked back hair, and he's a goblin.
Doc 3.0.
And he walks forward, and he's like dressed in some finery. It's not like pompous, but it's still finery, and he's got like a couple of rings on his fingers. And he walks forward and he says,
Tarson McFly.
"Don't tempt me."
Ooh, wait, what?
I said Tarson McFly.
That's his name now.
No!
That's his name now. And he walks up and he says, "Can I help you?
Ooh.
Or rather, I suppose, can you help me?"
I mean,
Yes, that's the goal.
Yeah, what you need help with?
Yeah, what do you need?
Where do you... Yeah.
Let us move somewhere more private. And he shuts the door. and he walks to a side room.
They're like 4 feet shorter than her, but like
yeah, he's like 3 feet tall, and that's pushing it. And he walks forward to like a sitting room, and there are many chairs, and like there's a nice couch, and there's a bearskin rug in front of a fireplace, and a 3 foot tall chair. And he sits it like he moves to that chair, and he picks up a bottle of wine that's sitting by it, and he grabs a couple of glasses, and he only has like 4 fingers, so like he has to use 2 hands. So he's like awkwardly carrying the bottle. And he sets 3 of the glasses in front of you guys, and he sets 1 in front of himself, and he pushes the chair up towards the couch with a table in front of it, and he begins pouring wine. And he says, "What is it exactly that you all do?"
I mean, for me, it depends. I don't know about them, but
I mean, you look like you hit things.
Yes,
very
that
well.
is.
We hit all of us hit things.
That's the
pretty
biggest
well.
part. Yep.
Taking care of some monsters before.
Yep.
Oh, monsters.
And
Or,
yeah.
or,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not opposed to people as well.
Oh,
I say that more in like a more like
right.
tone.
Well,
It just depends.
have you all heard rumors of voices in the night?
I've heard
Voices?
them.
You mean like
Screams, sounds,
I've heard the
general
voices.
spookiness.
I look at Jen.
Well, I've heard them. So
Yeah.
I've heard no such rumors, but I have.
Oh
rumor.
dear. Well, a traveling diviner once said that there is some kind of magical presence in the hills surrounding our town.
oh.
It seems malevolent. Many of my townspeople have complained of odd dreams and restless nights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They seem to be targeting elves, specifically.
Oh.
Oh boy.
I would very much appreciate if you were to investigate these things.
Wonder
Of
why
course.
specifically elves.
I have no idea.
I mean, that's
Is
pretty
half
concerning for
elf?
me.
Are they not opposed to half elf?
Yeah, half elves.
I don't.
Probably safe.
I-
No.
I don't know. We don't have a half elf in town.
Oh.
We do now.
Yes, and you are very charming.
Oh.
Thank you.
He says, I would
It's
be.
concerning.
Well, I would like to keep Marcane safe.
Of course.
It's hard enough
If
for
he-
me out there. My visage is very polarizing to most.
Oh, I don't mind.
I appreciate it. The person who would know the most would be the apothecary, Shiloh.
Oh,
Yes, Shiloh.
you're
They,
just there, Jen. Right?
they venture out into the woods around Marcane frequently to pick
Oh.
up reagents and what have you.
Thank goodness they haven't been harmed.
I would gladly pay you to resolve this issue, whatever
Of
it
course.
is.
Sounds like a
I mean, if you
good
don't
idea.
mind me asking how much.
Depends on the nature of the trouble. If it's just some kids being jerks, then less.
I
But
mean, you said there's
Yes,
a
Flan, this
malevolent.
is how.
magic,
Yeah,
yeah. But I
Flan.
received that news like a month ago. Does anybody drink the wine?
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
I don't drink.
Jen, also,
Oh, I
what?
can get you juices or something else.
Ooh, juices
What?
are kind of juicy.
Um,
I'd appreciate it.
Jen, it's like a fucking. This is some bougie ass wine. It's really nice.
Bougie ass wine.
Like this
What?
is some of the
Wine.
finest wine you've tasted in a
May
while.
May I be so forward to ask, where did you get this wonderful wine, Lord
Oh,
Carson?
well, I'm a friend with one of the local traveling merchants. He had saved this one for me for a bit.
Oh.
And I never had a reason to open it until now. New people are always a welcome sight in Marcane.
Thank
That's good to hear.
you. That's very nice to hear.
It's better than letting it sit and go to waste, right? And he
Yeah,
like
for
he
sure.
like tips his glass up and takes a sip. And he says, "Oh, whatever you would like for refreshments, I can."
Oh, this is perfectly fine for me. This is honestly probably the best wine I've ever
I don't know
tasted.
good juices, Christian.
He will surprise you.
Fancy juices.
He comes back and
Good
You-
fancy juices.
The juices.
The juices.
Are the juices bougie as well?
The good juices.
he comes back and it's not exactly juice, but it's like apple cider.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And he pops it and he,
cider.
pours you
Oh,
a glass,
thank
and it's
you.
tasty. And he says,
Tastes really good.
"We suspect that whatever this thing is may be undead, so I would suggest you take precautions against those creatures. Regular weapons seem to have trouble connecting,
Oh.
but I've heard that silver is quite effective.
Silver.
If you are concerned, you can always talk to our blacksmith. Rhonda
Silver.
is a wonderful smith. And then, whenever you are finished, bring me proof of the deed, and I will get your payment.
That'd be hilarious if we did that, and then there was like no proof that we could get because it just like disintegrates or some shit, and we're like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But he will like enjoy his glass of wine, and you guys can like stay and finish your drinks as well. But afterwards, what do you do?
Okay, so there's the black.
I kind of missed out on some of the specifics. I picked up on silver probably being effective, but before that,
Shiloh would know the most. They think it might be undead in nature.
yep.
And then bring proof when you're done for the payment.
And also it targets elves.
It seems to be targeting elves, yes.
Oofa.
That's the outlier. That's the thing I'm not familiar with. We go to the blacksmith first, though.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's go to the blacksmith first.
Walking.
And then, so you guys can walk up to, like, towards the gate of town, and you see the forge is lit this time.
It's lit, fam.
Yeah, and you see, there's a fire genasi taking care of the forge. She, looks like a, like... Yeah, how do I explain it? She's, like, human in shape, but her hair is fire.
Wow!
Like a plume of flame, and it, like, it flickers and wisps in the wind. And she's got, like, almost volcanic-looking...
You can have that?
Yeah, that's just a race.
What?
Half elemental.
You didn't know
Oh,
that.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I forgot.
And, like,
Okay.
she kind of looks like volcanic on some edges.
Has Jen ever seen a genasi?
You've heard of them. I don't think you've come into contact with any of them.
That's cool.
But, like, you know Genasi exists, so you know who, like, what she is. And she is currently working on a hammer, like a war hammer, you think.
Ooh.
And she sees you all approach, and looks and says, 1 minute!
Interesting voice.
The one time I expect a certain voice, and
I know, it didn't...
Gosh.
I just like the fancy pants goblin man.
Yeah.
McFly.
Nobody asked his last name. So she, like, finishes up a bit on the hammer and quenches it in oil and looks and says, sorry, how can I help?
We're looking to, I know at least maybe me, maybe the others, are looking to possibly silver our weapons.
Or just get a silver weapon.
Well, what are you looking to silver?
I'm more curious about if silvering a weapon would, kind of tarnish the magical properties of a weapon, and I take out the glaive and kind of show it to her. And yeah, I love it.
Fuck. I couldn't do anything to that. That's beyond my scope.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, then maybe
you'd
just
have to
this-
ask a magic type what silvering a weapon would do to that.
Okay.
But she is a beaut.
Thank you.
I can silver
then-
just about any other weapon, though. It'll cost 100 gold for the materials and
Ooh.
the process. Why do you need it?
We're doing a job for the Lord of the Land, Lord Tarson, and
And
it's
you need a
been
silvered
impl-
weapon?
Yes, there's, I don't know if you've heard the rumors, but there's something.
Oh, not the
going-
ghost stories.
Well, he intends on putting those.
She
Silver?
sighs and says, yeah. If it's for the town, I can loan you one of the silvered weapons I already have.
Oh, that would be nice.
Do that.
I've got sitting around a couple of silver daggers. There's a silvered short sword. And like she looks like she's contemplating for a second. Somebody can make me an insight check if they want.
I'll
Not
do that.
me.
You'll make it?
Oh gosh. Yeah, it's a 12.
Can I try?
Let's see how good she is at lying. You can always try.
Oh,
I'm gonna
Lying.
try.
oh, lying to us.
Okay. Go ahead.
This is not gonna work out.
So
Insight?
what is?
Yeah.
So how was it?
Oh, that's cocked.
Yeah.
10.
Yeah, she
I
rolled
got
a
a
7
12.
minus 2, so that's 5. She
Yeah,
has
I
very
got a
bad
12.
charisma.
Oh.
She's definitely holding something back.
What was the insight check on again?
She's like,
She's holding some information back. She doesn't seem to be telling you the whole, like, all of her shit.
about the weapons?
Yeah, like, yeah.
I mean, is there anything else?
It sounds like there's something else to this.
Fine. I've been working on this rapier.
Ooh.
I don't
Jen
really
looks
want
at
to lend it
Flan.
out, but if you need it, just make sure it comes back in one piece.
Jen just looks at Flan, both happy and also like, please don't hurt.
Okay, I'm thinking, because, Jen's glaive is already
Magic.
magic,
Uh-huh.
so that's fine.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I
But
think
I-
Jen's gonna be okay.
Because
Nah,
Maya and
fine.
I have magic, but that's not reliable for me. I should just take it, it's free.
Yeah.
Right?
She wants it back.
I know! I'm gonna take it back!
Okay.
Don't worry, I'll bring it back in one piece. Promise.
All right.
What does
You know
the
how I
rapier
take care of
look
this one?
like?
And I pull out my other rapier.
Eh,
She take care of it!
she's not impressed.
Fine.
I mean,
At least it's one piece.
wow, yeah, that's such a an achievement.
Yeah, you're talking to a friggin' blacksmith, Flan.
For an adventurer, it's not the worst piece of gear I've seen.
I guess.
Hold
It's
on.
really kind of you to say.
And she walks into her shop, and you see that when she leaves, the fire goes out.
Ooh. That's interesting.
And she's in there for a second. She comes out with like a box, like a case.
Ooh.
And when she steps back outside, the forge ignites again.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that's funny.
And she
That's-
opens the case and turns it towards you and opens it, and it's a beautifully crafted full silver rapier.
Whoa!
What does it look like? Give us
It's
the
so. Oh man, how do I describe it? It's got like a circular guard
Mhm.
around, like it's those like almost wire looking
Yeah.
guard.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
looks like that. The blade is slender and long, like 3 feet just of solid, sharp razor blade.
3 feet!
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
The
as
hilt.
tall as that's as tall as Tarson.
The grip is beautifully round in this black, almost velvet,
Ooh.
Oh, that's beautiful.
and on the pommel, like the very bottom of the pommel, the bottom of the rapier, there's a red gem, and she says,
Ooh.
"Take care of her.
Yeah, I promise.
That's my baby."
Do take care of
I
it,
hold
Flan.
it very carefully.
This is the nicest fucking rapier you've ever had.
Yes!
It is.
Ooh.
My eyes are
immaculate.
wide.
How nice is it in comparison to the glaive? Probably much nicer.
I don't think so.
A soldier would want your glaive over that rapier, but
Yeah.
like
And
the
niceness?
king's son would have this
Would-
rapier.
That's what I figured. I'm like, let's talk about look.
It is beautiful and noble and very comfortable and fucking crazy
Oh.
light. You'd think something made of pure silver would have some heft to it, but this
Yeah.
is like feather light.
Lighter than
Wow.
my other fucking.
Yeah, by a long shot.
Does it? Well, we'll talk about stats in a
No,
minute.
it doesn't have any stat.
Okay.
effect.
I'm like.
It just for flavor
Hey.
text.
Flavor text.
Yeah. And that's that. And she says, "Do you guys need anything else?"
No, I'm just curious if you've ever seen something like this glaive before, because I came across it in my travels, and honestly,
Like,
it's
have I
interesting.
ever seen a glaive before?
No. I know you've probably seen a glaive before, but I'm
Probably.
Magic items aren't really I've made I've made a couple with the help of a wizard, so I wouldn't know too much.
Okay, I was just curious. Wanted to see an more expertise opinion, but
Yeah, you'd have
that's
to
fine.
find more of a mage type, I think.
Okay. I just didn't know how much magic it was or how much,
Magic enough, clearly.
magic enough. Well, thank you for your help.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. And
I'll try
picks
and
up the hammer and starts working more.
Jen just kind of sticks back. It's like, I'm gonna try my best to make sure it comes back in more than just one, but a nice.
More than just one piece. That's not good.
That's not good.
No, I mean, no, I mean, okay, I mean in one piece and like, also not just, oh, it's in one piece, but like also nice,
Yeah.
not ruined.
Yeah.
It's ruined. She won't want it back, and then I could sell it. I'm kidding.
Can you say that into the mic real quick?
No.
Yeah, say that again, please.
For the record.
No.
But
I'm not saying it.
But if it's ruined, she won't want it back, and then you can sell it.
No!
Jesus, Flan.
No, I was
What's
joking.
the rapier?
Flan cares too much about her weapons to just.
Okay.
But if it were like a weapon that she herself would not use,
She would break it
that's
and-
probably a thought.
Wow.
She wouldn't break it on purpose.
Leia.
On purpose
Wait.
in quotes. Anyways, where do y'all go next?
We have to go to Shiloh
Yes.
to get the information on like whatever.
Yes. All right. So you guys go to Shiloh's.
Yeah.
You walk in and it's quiet.
Shiloh. Are you here?
I haven't been in this.
You hear no answer.
Someone
Jen
here
tries
earlier?
to look around behind
me
the
on
shelf, see if she's still taking
lunch break?
inventory.
Make me an investigation check.
That's a 7.
You.
Can I see also?
Yeah, you can make me an investigation check as well.
Oof, that's a 6.
You both don't see jack shit.
Is it still? It's still dark in there.
Yeah,
It's probably weird.
It's dark-ish, but
This is
there is
weird.
light coming from the mushrooms all around.
Can Jen see any like back doors or places that like
There's
maybe...
there's a
might
door
have
in the
gone?
back, behind the counter.
Oh, like where does that go? Does that like go in?
You don't
To,
know.
like, a
It's
bathroom or-
closed.
Jen's maybe gonna try and knock loudly on it or something.
Sure, go ahead.
There's a back door.
There's a door behind the counter. Yeah, there's a door. You said you knock on it loudly?
Yes.
No response.
Really?
She tries again.
You hear a muffled.
Oh,
And then
I'm sorry. Shiloh, is that you?
1 second.
I love
Oh,
your
what time is it?
husband.
Like noon.
Oh.
Aw,
And
he's having her break.
they walk out of the door and they look very tired.
I'm thinking of what.
Hello?
Can I help you?
Yeah.
Okay,
sorry
it's
to.
like noon. Did he not get enough sleep last night?
I suppose I must have dozed off.
Oh.
That
Oh.
usually happen?
No.
Did you have a dream accompanied with it?
Not that I remember.
Oh, okay. Well, we're here concerning the thing question mark that's been possibly taking elves around here. The Lord Tarson has
Taking
asked
elves.
us.
Yeah, you said there was some weird thing in the forest that was targeting elves or something.
There are
Giving people
rumors
weird
that
dreams?
I have noticed a few abnormalities on my trips out to gather materials.
What
Like what?
abnormalities?
There have been strange marks on trees and unnatural plant death.
Do you know what the marks
What
look
kind
like?
of marks?
Like, and like they're like flexing their hand. Claws?
Oh.
But
And the plant life is also.
dying when it's not supposed
So
to.
it's definitely like an undead. Like, we already knew that, but now it's like confirmed.
Most of the signs that
I don't know.
that I have seen are by the river. I can show you if you'd like.
Please,
Yeah,
please
can you?
do.
Just give me one moment.
Yeah.
And
Or you
they like
Sorry to wake you from your sleep.
Or you could tell us
I
where
know
it
sleep
is.
is
You
really
don't have
important.
I don't sleep. And they
What?
like they said I don't sleep, and they push past you, and they're like, you know how like when you just wake up and you have to like shuffle your feet everywhere,
Yeah.
like all groggy. They move.
I didn't wait. So Flan also didn't feel weird when she.
You did not.
So what was it? I was gonna say you could just give us a general idea of where it is, so you don't have to go through the bother of.
Yeah, sorry.
The forest is tricky. I can just 1 second, and they
Okay.
move to a shelf, and they crouch down, and they like with one eye open, like lazily move over to one of the shelves and pick up a bottle and uncork it, and they start taking a sip, and then they like shake awake a little more, like, whew. Yeah, that's better. And they cork the bottle and move over and
That's
set it
funny.
behind the counter. Okay, I will get my things together. I'll be out shortly. And then they head
Okay.
out. Do y'all want to look around the shop for anything?
I'm sorry if I accidentally fucked up their pronouns earlier. 'cause
Oh, it's
I don't-
fine.
Did I?
I don't think so. I think you were fine.
Yeah, what was their pronouns again? Because
They,
I
them.
haven't. They them. That's what I figured. What was
So
I
I don't
gonna
know if I
say?
accidentally said she at some point. I'm like, oh fuck, sorry.
It's all right. But if y'all don't look for anything else, after a few minutes, Shiloh walks out, and they are in more adventuring gear. So like,
Ooh.
they are in some thigh boots with a
Thigh
pack over their shoulder, and they say, "I guess while I'm out there, I should get some more plants. I'm running low on supplies."
That sounds.
Yeah,
Sounds
sure.
good.
Well, follow me. And they head out the front door and head out the front gate of town. And they move towards the northeast. And you follow them for what feels like maybe about half an hour to 45 minutes, like on this hike. And you come to a river. On the way there, I want everybody to make me a either perception or survival check.
Also, by the way,
Can I
I'd
do
like.
survival?
Yeah.
Also,
That's a 13.
yeah. Also, gosh dang it. That's an 8.
13 to survival.
All right. Jen, you can't really pick anything out of the flora and fauna. It's just you're out of your element in this neck of the woods.
Yeah.
You're used to more mountainous terrain, and this is a lot more foresty,
Yeah.
land. Flan, you notice that some of the plants do seem sick. You're familiar with some of the local wildlife around here, and it's like autumn, and yeah, some shit is supposed to be dying, but
But this is like.
this is weird. It's usually stuff that's like in small patches. And then after like maybe 20 minutes into the walk, Maya stops everybody and points to a tree. And you see huge, like, gash marks raked across the tree.
Ooh, that's bad.
And
Also,
you
by
see,
the way,
like, black bleeding up the bark, almost as if it were consuming the tree.
Ew.
by the way, this whole time from the time that we left the shop, Jen has taken out her glaive, has her shield on her back, and is at the ready for anything. She's kind of on edge.
Roll me a d4.
Oh. Gosh dang it. That is a 1.
You have cut off the branches of one tree
Oh.
as you've been walking.
Okay.
And when Maya points that out, Shiloh looks and, like, says something under their breath.
Do
You
we
assume
hear
it's
it?
like some kind of, like, curse.
And there's like black tar looking shit.
Yeah, like tar-looking shit.
Is it like, is the tar like moving or like alive, bubbling?
Make me a investigation check.
Investigation. Nat 20 plus 2.
Yeah, you can see that this stuff is slowly but deliberately creeping its way up the bark of the tree, almost as if it were alive.
Ooh.
If I poke it with like a stick.
You poke it with a stick?
Can I?
Roll me a d20. No modifier.
Oh, that's a 2.
Like, you touch it and it's like sticky and it starts crawling onto the stick.
Well, I wouldn't grasp onto it!
Well, do you drop the stick?
Well, yeah!
As you see it hit the ground, it starts spreading onto the leaves and foliage on the ground.
Uh-oh!
And,
Oh!
and Shiloh sees this and he's like, "What did you... Oh, for the love of..." And they pull out a flask and say, "Step back!"
Wait, what did she drop it or did she grasp it?
She dropped the stick.
Yeah, I don't want it on me!
Yeah.
Come on!
And,
It targets elves!
They say, "Step back." Does everybody step back?
Yes!
And they throw the
Then-
flask down, and you see a spark and, like, some flash fire.
Oh, shit.
And you all hear, like, a slight hissing sound from what you could assume is the ooze.
Fire!
Oh, the ooze.
Come on, fire makes...
I thought it was a separate... Okay.
And then after, like, a minute or two, or not a minute, like a couple of seconds, Shiloh stamps out the flame with their boots. And they say, "All right, let's not touch the goop."
Yeah,
Let's not touch the goop.
don't touch the goop.
And then after that, y'all are led to the river, and you can make me another investigation check.
Nobody accidentally step on that goop, man.
Investigation.
I wasn't intending on doing it before you...
Investigation?
Yes.
14.
Wait,
Okay.
wait. Do I make a check?
Yes, you too, if you want to. If not, you can just fucking stare into space.
Ooh. So that's an investigation check?
Uh-huh.
18.
Wow.
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 So
Wow.
Flan and Maya can see that there are, like, some scattered tracks around the river. That
Like-
look humanoid and barefoot.
Ooh.
Humanoid, are they the size of human tracks?
I mean, I don't know. They're humanoid.
Humanoid.
Human-ish.
Yeah, but they're not like giant ass fucking
No,
Bigfoot.
they're not big feet tracks. Jen, you notice this, and you look into the river, and you notice that there are a couple of fish swimming really oddly.
Oddly.
What kind of odd we speaking here? What kind of odd?
Like, they try to swim up to the surface, and they, like, stick their heads out and just dip back in, and, like, some of them are, like, bumping into each other. Like, not how fish are supposed to swim downstream.
That's concerning.
Guys, do you see these fish?
If she points it out, I see it
Yeah,
now.
yeah, you
Okay.
all see it now. And Shiloh looks very confused, and they're scratching their head. And they say,
Never seen that before.
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
Is there any, like, does it look like there's any effect on, like, the river itself? Like, there's any kind of Discoloration, or
I would have to test the water.
no? I just meant like visually. Is that a thing?
It's a flowing river. You would have a hard time seeing anything like that.
like, is
So-
the river dark?
So we have this weird
The river is still clear.
stuff that looks like it's dying.
Mhm.
Is the tar all over the place, or is it just that one?
Where
like,
that
every-
one tree
where that one
was,
tree
it was on that one tree, and when you dropped the stick onto the ground, it was starting to spread on the ground.
But we didn't see the tar anywhere else.
Not that you've noticed.
Not that I've noticed.
Mhm.
And then there's the fish that are swimming. Weird fish. And then feet.
Yeah, prints.
Prints. Feet.
So what do you do?
Well, Flan has learned at this point not to poke things with sticks.
Yeah.
Because normally she'd try to poke the fucking fish.
Mhm.
But she's not gonna do that.
I mean, you have weapons.
What am I gonna do?
Jen friggin' spears one of
it's like
them with
spear
the
fishing.
glaive.
Huh?
I don't think I'd be very good at
Jen
that.
just tries to spear one of them with a glaive.
That's fair.
With the glaive? Okay.
That's funny.
Roll me a d20?
What?
Roll me a d20 plus your strength.
Oh.
Just straight strength, or
Yeah,
the
just straight
glaive
strength.
benefit. Not the glaive benefits.
No. You're not,
Okay.
Are you attacking the fish?
Yes, that's what she's doing.
I don't think he made stats for fish.
Okay, no, fine. Roll to attack the fish.
He made a stat sheet
I
for the
say
fish.
this because this really just depends on how much this is. Okay.
Roll to attack the fish.
That's 21.
You hit the fish. Roll me damage.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure they're probably dead, regardless.
Roll damage.
Okay, trying to. That's 7 damage.
The fish explodes.
Ew!
Because you hit it with a glaive.
Ew!
So it pops like a fishy balloon.
Ew!
And you all see like a squirming mass of this dark tar-like substance
Ew!
squirm out of the
I knew
fish, and like once it hits the water and gets picked up by the stream, it thins out and like shakes
Oh.
violently.
Oh.
You hear more hissing before eventually it dissipates, and you can't see it anymore.
Well, that
This
was
time it
my
just dissipates?
concern.
It seemed to have dissipated in the running water.
Oh, in
Well,
the
that's-
water.
And
Ye-
Shiloh
that-
scratches their head and goes, "Fascinating."
Yep, that was my concern.
The other one didn't disintegrate.
The other one wasn't in running water.
Yeah, so we.
So we can only assume that all of them have it inside of them.
At least the ones that are acting weird.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'm kind of glad I did.
What do you all do?
I mean, what is it, dude? Does it look like there's like an area that this comes from? Like a.
There are tracks.
Yeah, we should. Oh, we have to investigate the fucking. Yeah.
Yeah, let's investigate.
I mean, do you follow them or do you just like want to look at them?
I mean,
We-
does the
We've
earlier
already looked
investigation
at them.
count,
Yeah,
or
you know where they go.
Yeah. So following the track, but being sneaky about it, I don't want to like.
Okay, at this point, Shiloh says, "I don't think I should go too much farther.
yes, please go and take care of yourself.
Hold on." And they reach into their pack and they pull out a vial of red stuff. I say, "This is another healing potion.
Oh.
Oh, thank you.
Take it.
Oh, thank.
This,
Jen
whatever
takes
this is,
it.
must be dangerous.
Yeah.
Be careful."
Okay, Jen takes that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Okay.
keep hoarding all the fucking healing potions.
All right. And then they start making their way back towards town.
Oh, that's not good.
Actually, no. They pick up one of the weird looking fish and they put it in a jar, and they close it, and they fill it with some water so the fish is still alive.
Oh,
And then they start heading back towards Marcane.
The large jar.
Mm-hmm.
This is scary.
So you all follow the tracks.
Yep.
You know what? I'm just glad this is the middle of the day.
yeah.
It's about like 3 p.m. now.
Yeah, my biggest concern was whatever this is, we approach it at night, and that's really freaky.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like we should we should follow the tracks, but be really like quiet.
All right. So if you're gonna be quiet, make me a stealth check.
I'm gonna try that too, even though Jen
So
knows.
yeah, you and me will roll at disadvantage, Abby.
I know whatever
That's
I
a
get,
12.
that's only gonna be worth.
Huh?
Yeah, that's a 5.
It's not good.
Maya rolled a 3.
That's a 12.
So, Flan, you
Oh,
know
yeah.
that you're not the sneakiest you've ever been, and like
Aw.
you're kicking pebbles around.
Oh, I can't just pull up the fucking
Oh
the
well,
hood on the.
yeah, you can, and that would give you advantage.
Yeah, do that.
Oh, but I already rolled the thing.
Yeah, you already rolled the thing.
Damn.
Um,
I didn't think about that.
so you're trying to stealth through, but like the loose gravel makes it hard, and then
Jen
you
still
just
has
hear
the
a bunch
weight
of like splashing and crunching behind you, and you see Jen and Maya low to the ground,
Oh,
but
gosh.
loud as
I put my
fuck.
head
Oh
in my
my
hands.
Also- Jen still has her glaive at the ready. She's been ready for a while.
Everybody make me a survival check to follow the tracks. Oh my.
Survival plus
Mhm.
1. That's 11.
Okay.
Ew.
Oh, actually, Maya rolled a 5. She is proficient. in
16.
What?
stealth. Yeah.
Since when?
She's always been, apparently.
Wait, been what?
Proficient in stealth?
Since when?
Forever? She has
Hmm.
disadvantage, but she's still okay at it.
We've talked to her. We've talked about her clanking all the time. That's just a staple.
Yeah, I mean,
But
she
she
still
is
rolls
proficient.
bad because she has disadvantage. Anyways, what did everybody else get?
11.
Okay.
16.
15?
16.
Okay, so Jen can follow the tracks no problem. After
Ew.
about 20 minutes, Flan, you lose sight of them, but Jen can keep you all on track.
Oh,
yeah.
And it leads you through the woods, and you all notice as you keep moving forward, more and more plants seem to be dying.
Oh, I don't like this.
And like, where like once in a long while you'd see scratches on trees, now it's like every 5 minutes you see another scratch, and
Oh,
then it's
boy.
every 3 minutes, and then it's every minute. And after like an hour and a half of following these tracks, you come across
An hour and a half?
it's a lot of tracks, and you are moving slowly.
Holy shit.
You all come across a house.
Uh,
And there's smoke coming
house?
from a chimney.
A house.
What kind of house?
It's like a cottage.
Is it witchy
quaint.
looking?
Wait.
Is it
we know
witchy
the
looking?
tracks lead into
They lead towards a house.
towards a house.
Uh-huh. And like
Is it
beyond
a
it.
witchy looking
But
house?
there is a house.
I'm confused. Like, do we know that the tracks are going? Like,
They're going in the same direction, but they go past the house.
Oh, but it doesn't go. Like, it doesn't
It
stop.
doesn't go into the door. No.
Because I'm like, who did this? They're in there.
No. They go past the house, but there is a house there.
Oh,
It's
goodness
quaint and like it's a
gracious, I
little
hate
cottage
this.
with like a thatched roof, and there's like a window, and inside you can see firelight, and
Ugh.
there's smoke coming out of the chimney.
Jen takes lead.
Okay, what
Kinda
do you
makes-
do?
Because we don't know if the tracks belong to like. What if it's just someone who was also?
Well, Jen's
like,
going
looking
for
at
the-
this shit?
Jen's going for the cottage.
All right, do you knock on the
Might
door?
as well. It might be worth a look. Yeah, she does.
So you knock, and you hear a voice inside go, 1 minute!
Okay.
And after exactly 1 minute, the door
Exactly.
On the dot.
the door opens, and you see like a chubby elf lady.
Oh.
She stands
Aw.
about as tall as Flan, which is a little surprising because she's short for an
Oh.
elf. But she's got like nice round cheeks, and she seems to eat well. She has
Aw.
like woods people's clothes, like comfortable but rugged,
Hmm.
like flannel and denim and shit. But you know, the equivalent for fantasy setting.
She's a lesbian. I'm kidding.
And she's got
kidding.
like this messy curly hair, kind of like Miss Frizzle looking. And she says, "Oh, guests! How can I help?"
Sorry to intrude, but have you noticed anything strange lately? Like
Oh, I don't
monster
know.
or something?
I don't know. Nothing seems to have been too strange. There have been some marks appearing on the wildlife around, and I've been
But-
trying to stay inside. Please
Have
come
you-
in. It's dreadful out there.
Okay. Jen goes in.
She
Yeah.
sees Flan and Maya and says, "Oh, you two, come in. I've just been making dinner."
I slowly walk in.
Yeah. The house is warm. It's a little cramped, kind of
Mm-hmm.
like a grandma house.
Oh.
Aww.
But there's a stew on the fire. You assume that's where the light was coming from, and
Yeah.
like over
Yeah.
a fireplace, and it smells delicious. And she says, "My name is Tola.
Nice to meet
Yes,
you,
I live
Tama.
in the woods outside of. I live in the woods here. Ever since my husband died, I've just been trying to eke a living out.
Oh.
What brings you all to my neck of the woods?"
We're trying to search and find whatever this is and
Oh.
trying to keep them from bothering people.
She says that, "Oh, that's no good. It's mighty dangerous."
Mhm.
And then Flan brought up that it's been affecting the animals, and she is surprised that it's been affecting the animals.
Okay.
Why do you want to deal with whatever this is? You're not from around here. I know everybody in town.
Did anything sound weird? Like, is there anything that could help out?
I haven't noticed anything too strange. Sometimes
I
bad
hate-
beasties will roam through the forest, just trying to find their way back home, but I try not to pay them any mind.
Well, that's a good thought. We're just concerned for everyone's safety. There's some people that have gone missing.
Oh, well, that's...
And the Lord sent us, so
Oh, Tarson, he's a wonderful man.
The Lord
The
sent us.
Lord. I
You
love
could just
this.
call him the Noble. Well,
Yeah.
it's dangerous out in the woods at night. If you'd like, I can make space for you all.
How late
That
is
would be
it?
nice.
It's like 5.
Oh, dude.
At the very
Getting
least, you are
late, huh?
welcome to have dinner.
That,
Rabbit
that
stew.
would be nice. That would be nice.
Rabbit.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, cause like it's dangerous to go out at night.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Well, do you all stay at this
I
at
think
this
we
nice
should.
lady's house?
We should.
Yeah.
At Tola's?
I told.
Tolas.
Right. So you all, who all is having stew?
Jen's gonna have stew.
we're
That
all
sounds
hungry, my
mighty
guy.
tasty.
We haven't eaten since breakfast.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, unless y'all didn't say y'all had lunch. Okay. So you can have the stew.
Does she? Does she
How do
have
you
this
spell
stew?
Tola?
I'm trying to think.
Tollah.
There you go.
Jen's gonna subtly try and insight check her. I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah, just I mean, there's the normal suspicion, but like, is there any other suspicion?
Roll it.
That is 18.
She seems pretty on the level. She's honestly a little hard to get a read on, but
Oh,
but like she doesn't seem like she's lying. She does genuinely believe that it's dangerous out at night, and she would love to have you all as company.
Oh, I don't like
Can
that
Je-
wording.
yeah, that's a pretty
She's a-
iffy wording.
She's a lonely lady in the forest. She doesn't get company.
No, but I'm saying like that doesn't exclude that she might be partially responsible for any of this.
Okay. Well, Jen's not really
She
suspicious.
says
The
she
only
doesn't
thing
leave her house
she-
very much.
Jen's not very suspicious of her, except maybe the stew. She will check up the stew, see if that's kind of a thing.
Sure. What are you trying to check for?
And just, if it's, I don't know, suspicious, like maybe she like put some
Do you
things.
want to insight check the soup?
Investigate,
Alright,
probably.
Like
yeah,
poison
then-
or
then-
like magic shit.
Then roll me an intelligence check.
An intelligence, just not an investigation.
No, just intelligence. It's a soup.
It's a soup.
It's food. It's a
Yeah.
13.
Oh, it's soup.
It's soup. Is there gonna be another door and bed situation? It's just a door, just a bed, just soup.
There's 2 beds and like a couple of couches. She doesn't have enough
Oh.
beds for everybody, but there's enough space to sleep.
What kind of like aesthetic is like the cottage? Is it like kind of
really
is it like woven stuff? Is it kind of like
yeah, again, like think very grandma-y.
yeah.
grandma? Yeah, figured. Oh, cute.
Yeah. But yeah, like you all have this. You all have the soup, and it's pretty tasty. Yeah.
Rolls. Yeah, it's tasty.
Y'all can make me a perception check, I guess.
For what?
Just make if you want to.
That's a 6.
I'm glad that I have good perception. That's a 6. It was a 2 on the die, but
We
6
both
with
got
bonuses.
6.
Then yeah, you all have a nice dinner.
Oh.
Aw.
Oh.
Aw.
Because I don't know what he was having us roll for, like something outside or the fucking soup. Oh no. Or something she was doing.
Well,
No,
I'm
like,
at a
you guys
different
have a
place
nice dinner is all I was saying. And then Tola is cleaning up the plates. And you see her pull out a wand and start like making the plates float and cleaning them like that.
Oh.
And then
Some
once the dishes are
beauty
clean,
stuff.
she says, "Well, I'm going to go turn in for the night. I hope you all have a good night. I know it's a little cramped.
No, it's really comfy.
More than enough. Thank you.
Have a wonderful night." And she like tucks herself into bed and goes to bed. Do you all do the same?
Grace, you're horrible.
There are
Why
two,
would-
There are 2 beds. She's in one of them. And there are 2 couches.
Grace suggested stealing things. I can't believe her.
I mean, if you want to steal from this nice old elf lady,
No!
then go for it.
only if she's
sweet.
evil. Anyway. I'll take
No!
the couch.
Okay. Maya also takes a couch. Jen, the bed
Okay.
is yours.
Oh. I guess who's on the bed then?
Yeah, so we're all going to bed?
Kinda. Jen's still at the ready. She doesn't have her glaive on her, but
Okay, but do
No,
you
I-
go to sleep?
I
no.
like.
You don't go to bed?
Can I
She's
pretend?
gonna
Oh, wait.
pretend like
It depends on what Jen's doing. What's she doing?
Jen, do you go to bed?
she's gonna pretend like she's sleeping.
Oh, I was gonna say that
Alright,
too.
make me a constitution saving throw.
A constant.
What?
You haven't you haven't had a long rest in in a long bit.
Oh, are you kidding?
You're tired as shit.
Oh, I was gonna. Okay.
So make me a
That's fair.
constitution saving throw if you're not going to bed.
13.
Alright, you don't suffer a point of exhaustion.
Oh wait, what? It's 15? Oh, it's a 15. Never mind.
Alright, so you don't suffer a point of exhaustion, but fuck man, you're tired.
Yeah. She's just gonna sleep then if nothing happened.
If you're going to fake being asleep, make a deception check.
These rolls are not so great. That's a 10.
On deception?
Yeah.
Oof. Flan, what are you doing?
Because I do want to still get in my 4 hours, but I feel like I'd still be up for a couple hours.
That's-
Like I'd
that's
be
fine.
like laying down, and just like
That's
eyes
fine.
open.
That's fine.
I don't think I'd be pretending.
Okay. Jen, a while into your pretend sleep, the blankets like move over your head, and you hear Toya say, "Just go to bed, darling. It's no problem at all. It's rude to be so suspicious."
She stayed up longer. That's creepy. That's really creepy.
She's a wizard, and you're lying to her face. She is offended.
Oh.
Flan, if you go to bed, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving.
Yep.
thing. If I go to, because I am sleeping,
Yeah, eventually you do like go to your trance sleep thing.
so wisdom.
No.
saving?
Yes.
I'm not good at wisdom.
I'm trying to be.
Oh, that's an 18.
Minus.
Yeah. 19 minus 1.
Okay, then you are able to sleep soundly. As you drift off, you feel something try and influence you, but
Oh.
you're able to shake it off and go into your trance.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
It's because I'm only half elf.
Only
Just
half.
rolled real high.
I'm half on my mother's
No,
side and my
Because I don't know if this is like an elf thing.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like, because I had to make a wisdom fucking.
Yeah, you had to make a wisdom save.
Yeah.
And
Are
you
you
said
smart
Jen
enough?
doesn't go to sleep, right?
She's gonna go to sleep after that. She's gonna be
Make me a
upset
wisdom
about
saving
it.
throw.
Oh, okay. So she has to. Okay.
Someone tells you to go to sleep and is threatening about it. You're like, That's a 6.
A 6?
Yeah.
Jen, as you go to sleep,
Uh-oh.
uh, you feel cold,
What the fuck?
and then you begin to dream about like the forest floor. Like you're in the forest, and it's foggy, and you see something glowing by the riverbed.
By the riverbed?
By the
Is
river?
it like the
Yeah.
same riverbed where we walk?
Yes.
Okay.
And like there, you're still in the trees right now, but you can see that the riverbed is glowing.
The riverbed is glowing.
And then you look around, and you, after like a minute, you see that Maya is walking towards the riverbed.
She's gonna run after Maya.
All right, you both
In the-
walk forward, and you see that what was glowing it's the reflection of the moon in the riverbed, and it's massive.
What?
Whoa.
And this pale yellow disc is like making the water ripple.
Oh, I don't like that.
What do you do?
I don't like that.
She just kind of looks to Maya and really confused. Maya, what's going on?
Maya kneels, like crouches down, and reaches her hand forward to touch the water.
Please don't touch the water.
And she does it anyway. And you see like the yellow light start to creep up her hands.
What the fuck?
And her arm, and it gets to her shoulder, and her eyes look glazed
Oh,
as she starts to lean into the water. What do you do?
What does she do?
She's trying to lean into
She's trying to lean into the water. What do you, Jen, do?
She's gonna try with all her might to try and Maya from going into the water, try and pull her back.
Roll me a strength
Help
check.
bring her to her senses. Not natural 20.
Okay, Maya is fighting back. She
Oh,
like
God.
wants to get into the water, and she looks at you like mad, and you're able to like
mad?
yeah, and you pull her out, and you see like the light is trying to pull her into the water,
Whoa.
and it's sticking to her hands, and you pry her arm free, and like these tendrils of light slink back into the river,
Oh my
and
god.
then it just starts rippling again,
Oh
and Maya looks confused, and you can still see that there are some of the tendrils on her hand, and they're
Maya,
trying
do
to
you-
creep up her arm.
Oh.
no. Maya, your arm.
She doesn't seem to notice whatever you're pointing out, and at this point, I need you to make me a charisma saving throw.
Right now, please. Okay. That's a 16.
Oh.
Okay. You
Ugh.
feel like the waves, or the ripples, trying to influence you, and for a moment, you want to jump into the water because it's serene and calming and beautiful. And then you shake your head, and you can see that there were tendrils of light trying to grasp out at your hand, and you pull yourself away before they can reach you, and they
Ooh.
slink back into the water again. You don't know what to do. And at this point, Flan, you wake up, and Jen and Maya are fucking out cold. Asleep.
Well, I wouldn't have recognized that anything went wrong, right? I just think they're asleep.
It's weird that Jen's asleep, like while
Yeah.
you're awake.
Yeah, what time is it?
If you look out the window, the sun is high in the sky.
So it's like,
Whoa!
Noon.
I tried to shake Jen awake.
Roll me a strength check.
Oh, okay.
And,
Strength check.
and Maya, I need you to make another wisdom saving throw.
Strength
Or
check.
I'm sorry, Jen, I
Maya?
need you to make another wisdom saving throw.
That's a 15.
That is. I feel dumb. 17.
you feel yourself like being shaken in the dream, and you're very confused. And then your eyes open, and you're like on a bed, and Flan is shaking you awake.
Flan?
It's noon. Why aren't you?
I slept
Normally
long?
get up early, and this is. You okay?
Does Jen remember anything? What does she
Roll me an
remember?
intelligence check.
Oh no!
Oh, I almost.
Stop
I was
imitating my
almost
howling
scared.
dogs. Huh?
It almost looked like a 1, but it's a 7.
You do not remember.
Fuck!
Oh no!
You remember you had a dream, but like the details are hazy.
Gosh dang it!
Maya is still asleep.
I shake her awake too.
She's probably wake.
She's asleep.
Maya.
I'm gonna try and shake her awake too.
This is weird. Normally, I'm the last person to get up. Are you guys okay?
She's asleep.
Oh no!
Wait. We already.
Does
we
she
just-
remember that it's a weird dream, or just that it was a dream?
It was some kind of dream. You don't really remember anything.
See, that's weird.
Does
'Cause, like,
she
even
think
if
it was
I
a
don't
good
remember a
dream?
dream, I remember the feelings associated with the dream, like dread or like stress.
Yeah,
or,
does
Yeah,
she-
she
like-
doesn't.
Not even.
Does she?
Nope.
Does she associate? Nothing.
Nothing.
Not
Wait,
even
so we
whether
already
it was
tried
good
shaking
or
Maya
bad?
awake, and she's.
Asleep.
I slap her.
She's asleep. Fucking-
Jen's gonna
This
try
is
like.
really weird.
Jen's gonna like try like really vigorously to try and shake her awake, like grabbing her and shaking her like crazy. Are you kidding me?
She's rolling really bad.
Oh, I wouldn't do that.
And you look around, and this house looks deserted.
Oh, is there lights still on? Like, does
There
it
are like
look
cobwebs in the ceiling,
What the fuck?
and the floorboards are dusty, and the windows are smashed, and all like the curtains are moth-eaten.
What the fuck?
And it was a high roll. I don't think there was anything charisma based. It was just like we needed.
I'm surprised that's not the first thing I noticed when I got up.
Man. Oh.
What do you do?
Jen doesn't remember anything. If she remembered anything, she would be really
We have
concerned
to
right
keep trying. She's just asleep.
Yes,
I tried
she's very.
slapping her.
Yeah, Jen's not gonna try and do anything physical that might risk hurting Maya. She doesn't want to
I
hurt.
don't think a slap would like. Sorry, I slapped her, but I didn't like fucking.
Jen doesn't
bitch
want to
slap
risk
her.
that. Jen doesn't want to risk that.
What do you do?
Yeah, Fawn can go ahead and do it.
I mean, we're like.
I mean, you could make like a medicine check if you could figure out what's wrong with her.
because
Okay.
for all we know, we don't know that this is like pretty bad.
Well, you slapped her a bunch, and she didn't wake
It's a
up.
19.
Her breathing is shallow.
Whoa.
Her pulse
Oh.
is slow.
I
Her
don't-
body is cold.
Oh shit.
I really hope she didn't
She
go
is
back.
unconscious.
I don't know.
Oh.
What do we do?
I hate this. I don't
And as you're
Is
making
it like
this,
getting worse?
know.
she's alive.
Yeah, but is it like
She just is out cold.
okay? But it's not like her breathing is getting worse and
It's
like
just
her.
shallow, like she was sick.
Sick. Oh.
Because I'm like,
And as you're making this check, you realize you're starving.
You're starving?
The both of you are so hungry.
Can we try and figure out how long we've been asleep?
Yeah. You can check.
how the
Outside.
fuck would that work?
Flan, you can roll me an intelligence check.
She doesn't know. It's a 9.
13
A day.
a day.
Ooh.
Like, well, not like 24
How
hours,
would
but
we
like,
be able to tell
Oh.
that though, based on like what's around us?
like, you look outside and everything still looks the same. No fucking new trees are growing. And it's not like spring. No, like you went to bed last night and you woke up this morning. It hasn't been crazy long time. But as you look outside, this cottage looks fucking trashed.
Yeah, that's weird, and like I would be panicking.
Even the outside. Covered in moss, cracks in the stonework. And the plants all around are dead.
I'm really concerned for Maya.
So the plants around are dead.
Yes.
Oh. We need to
And
get
you
out
look,
of here.
and the more and more trees seem to have those claw marks in them.
Flan, we need to get out of here. We need to
Maya.
take Maya with us. No, we'll just drag her with us. I don't care what it takes. Take her with
Okay.
us.
Who's
Yeah,
carrying
yeah.
Maya?
I can't. I clearly can't.
I'm gonna try.
Make a
I'm gonna try.
athletics check.
We both need to help together.
Yeah, we're both doing it together.
Make it with advantage.
So that's 18.
You can pick her up, no problem.
Oh.
She's
Aw.
she's heavy, but not like crazy heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, you have her like fireman style. And you walk outside, and those tracks you saw before are more prevalent. You can see rot in them now.
This is not
What did you
good.
say? 4 or more?
Huh?
What did you say? 4 or more?
Oh no, there's rot. There are more and more claws tracks in the trees, and the foot tracks that you were following before have rot in them.
Ooh.
We don't know where Tola went, and the house looks. We've only
Yeah,
been here for a day, but
I
the
know.
house looks trash, dude.
Did you have
I
any
don't
weird
know what
dreams?
happened.
Did you have any weird dreams? Because I heard that weird dreams was a thing.
No, I didn't have any weird dreams.
I didn't have anything. I'm just kind of. I just don't know. I'm trying to figure out whether.
Where are we going? It's not safe until Maya wakes up, but
I don't know what to do. Cause like we do have that extra. I don't want to like have to use up our potions, but also like, is there another way to fucking?
She doesn't seem hurt.
She doesn't seem hurt.
She's just out.
Still, we can't like. Ooh.
Are you guys saying things?
We've said
What
like
were you guys?
we've said like one thing, that we don't want to use health potions, and that Maya
Yeah.
doesn't seem hurt.
Mm-hmm.
What do? There are tracks, and there are claw marks in trees heading farther into the woods. Well, what do you guys do? You can head back to Marcane.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's a long. It took an hour and a half to get out here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like like carrying Maya, it would take. I don't know.
But we'll need to. So.
Yeah, we'll have to, because that's the only safe place. Because we don't. Hope we don't encounter anything on the. Should we head back to Marcane?
What do you think? Maya's unconscious.
Yeah. So I'm asking Jen.
Oh, we should.
Head back to Marcane?
Yeah, let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, it's gonna take you longer because you are hauling Maya.
Yes.
So...
Or mostly she's hauling Maya.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Christian made some bad faces.
Hmm. I mean, all of this is bad faces.
Right as you make it into town, you feel Maya get even heavier.
What the
What?
fuck?
What?
And Jen, you stumble, and Maya falls out of your grip.
Oh no.
She's gonna
She's
try
not
and
gonna
catch her.
Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck.
But you
She's
are
gonna-
in town at this moment. You've just walked into town.
Is there anyone we can shout out to fucking help us?
I mean, Shiloh's the apothecary.
Oh my god, can we like run fucking like
You gonna leave Maya?
what?
Are you gonna leave Maya?
Oh, I thought because we can't
Please
just
go get somebody. Go get someone,
Yeah,
please.
I'm gonna run to
Um,
fucking
Okay. Jen, I need you to make me a medicine check.
Yeah, and she's gonna try and pick her back up. Not like
Yeah,
lift her up, but like try and get her off the.
make me a medicine check.
That is a 19.
She's not breathing. She is
Oh,
dying.
what the hell?
Real bad.
Oh no!
She's real bad. What do you do?
Oh!
Dying.
I'm okay. Flan is like running to Shiloh, like help!
Yeah.
We need help!
Jen has to do so. You aren't fast enough.
Oh.
Jen, what do you do?
Oh.
You have health potions!
Leia.
Potions!
Leia.
What?
Grace just dropped some knowledge on me.
What?
She's drowning.
Jen, what do you do?
Jen doesn't know. She
Potions!
doesn't remember.
Potions!
Potion, yeah. She tries to give her. And
So
both,
you force
probably.
feed her a potion?
Yeah, both of them.
Both?
Yep, both.
I mean, all right.
You
hold
should
on.
do one after the other.
Yeah,
Let me,
Like do one, wait, do second, wait.
yeah.
yeah. But she's
You
dying.
shove one down her throat, and she coughs it up, but her
What?
eyes spring open.
Ugh.
See, like she spilled a lot of the potion, but she's up, and she's
Maya.
breathing incredibly heavily, and she is
Maya.
sweating cold. Her eyes are wide. She looks horrible.
Maya, do you remember anything?
She just starts coughing, and
you don't
like
need.
she like pushes away from you for a second, and she
You don't need
vomits
to.
river water.
Oh,
Holy
gosh.
shit!
And she like lays on her back and is breathing the heaviest you've seen, and the veins on her neck look darker,
Darker.
Oh no! Oh no!
and I think we can cut it there for tonight.
I'm just glad she's okay.
I will say she hit unconsciousness as soon as y'all got to Marcane.
River water.
You had 18 seconds to get her somewhere before she had to make death saves. She
Oh,
nat
no.
won her first one.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna roll the other one to see
Wait,
what
wait,
would've
wait, wait,
happened.
wait. What do you mean 18 seconds?
Rounds. She has
Oh.
3 rounds to live. If she fails 3 death saves, she would die.
But she got a nat one on one.
On the first one. So in the first 6 seconds of you running to Shiloh, she was already down 2 death saves. You would not have been able to get to her fast enough.
Gosh. Oh my god.
She would have died if you didn't do that potion.